second part is your skin cleansing, and you've got 15 minutes to do that. So when you start 15 minutes to do that, and they say go, your client should have already came back with her wrap on. You're going to sanitize your hands again, go into the bag at that point.
When do you give your clients the rope?
I did at the beginning of the step.
A lot of times they'll tell you to.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't tell you?
No, they didn't tell us. That's what I thought initially going in. I thought, oh, they're going to tell us when.
So you need to give the rope to your client in between your setup and disinfection time then. That's when you need to give them the rope.
I would give them their wrap to start changing when you get ready to start doing your setup.
Yeah, as soon as they say, okay, step 2, you know, that's when you
Because they need to stand there waiting for you.
Yeah.
At step 2.
Yeah, 15 minutes come, then they you do this, and while they're doing that, they change them. They'll right then and they come, and then you drape them.
Right.
I saw.
And your client is cocooned like this. At the bottom of the feet, it is wrapped over. This is folded back, kind of like that way. So you've got 2 towels.
Yeah, while you're setting this up, they're already kind of coming back. You don't take them that long to put the rope on.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're going to use a towel and this, right?
The wrap,
Yes.
The wrap goes under the towel.
And this also needs to be
One needs to be hanging, huh? On the thing.
On the
Yeah.
like this right here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jan, I'm just getting a visual of your sister.
Yeah,
there
she
in
came
the
out like
and toga.
they look at me like I'm already like, oh my god, my heart's already beating like really hard. Then I messed up on the machine part. I was like, oh my god. Then I got the hang of it and I started going and I thought I could do good.
So we've draped the body, we've applied the head drape, re-sanitize the hands again. So after you wrap their actual head, you touch their scalp, that is considered your hands are considered
Or their
dirty
hair, like when you
again.
try to pull their hair in and
So
all
you need
stuff.
to re-sanitize your hands again. Then that's when you go ahead and get the cleanser and you start 1, 2, all the way up, kind of like you.
Or you take your eye makeup off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the eye makeup, Chan, how did you do it?
I
Is
did.
this what you? Oh no, here's your Chan.
I got one for each eye, and I went downward and out. Hold up.
Down and around.
Down and around. Down and around. Yeah.
Is that what it
I
says?
went
to you?
down and around. On each eye, I went down and around, and I went down and around.
Just one time on
I
each
went down and
eye?
around, threw it away,
Swat.
and I did down and around, threw it away. I didn't hold the dirty stuff in my hand.
No.
But the trash, make sure it's not closed, because if you touch it, you have to sanitize your hand. Make
Yeah,
sure
touch
when you
the bag.
make sure it's kind of open a little bit, you just drop it in there. Yeah.
So you've got 2 here, and then
And I got
these for your eyes. For these.
Those little ones are.
and then
There's
I got
more in there.
I got one for the lip. Lip is out to out
Middle to the center.
out to middle,
Out to middle
out to middle,
on both sides. Yep.
out to middle, out to middle. Because you do this way, it's gonna get
Yes.
dirtier. in
Use
here.
the same thing though for,
You can flip it over. You do this
For both
side, and you
sides?
flip it over and do this.
Yeah,
side.
I've done. I mean, and that's what.
I do one for the lip, like just one.
If it's 1, you're out to the center,
And
you
flip
flip
over.
over and out to the center,
Yeah.
and then go away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep your stuff in there. Using the rotating brush, you're going to use that. You're going to start from the neck.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that brush don't really click in the machine. I try to like click it in there, it still don't go in. So when you
Twist
hold,
it like this.
I twist it, everything still don't go in. So when you turn on the brush, just make sure you kind of make sure it stay in there too. Because don't go like this, because it might pop out, you know.
Oh God.
Mine didn't really click. I twisted, I did everything. I'm like, so I just kind of carefully rotate the brush and rotate my hand. They came by and looked at me and like,
This is the only part. The first part is the only part that uses your atomizer.
mm-hmm.
You can use it throughout the rest of the treatment. I suggest not using it. Use it this one time, remove it from the thing, and then use how you would apply regular tone.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think, okay, I'm going to use it again, probably gonna forget. So I recommend using it this one time, remove everything, and then you're completely done with this machine.
Yeah, after you're done with the brush, put it back in that bowl. Don't leave it back in the thing, because each section is separate. Yeah.
Yeah, when you, so say we're, okay, let's say we're through with this. Before we get through with this one, I'm done with my brush. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my brush. And if you're really clumsy, you may wanna put your high frequency down there also. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See how this is moving? You may wanna leave it all in the dish until you use it. But when you've used this and you're done, take that off, put it into your bowl, and then set it back down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now for the disinfection part, that's taken off of there, that should be clean. Head wrap's good, everything's good. This should be all taken off.
I have a question, Amy. When you have these little things, you set it up right here when you're gonna use it, because don't you clean the residue?
Yeah, don't you set those
You set
sponges
this
all over
here?
and stuff?
She might need a smaller bag, huh, to put the thing in, or can you bring it out and lay it right there? What do you do with? what
Didn't you bring it out and cover
Yeah.
it with
Yeah,
paper
what do
towel?
you do with those?
See, what I did was, when they said, okay, part 2, and when, I got everything out of that bag and put it down
Covered it up.
and threw that bag out.
Girl, bring a bowl.
Yeah.
Small
I
bowl.
understand
To
exactly.
dip her water.
Hey, how are
She
you?
can do the
Good.
Hey!
I'm Ariel. Good to meet you.
I'm Tanya, good to meet you.
Good to meet you. I've seen you one time before. I don't know if I should introduce myself.
Okay, and you guys start, or each of them knows where I left off last night, and just start reading until I get back there.
Okay, sounds good.
You can put everything in a bag like this.
Okay.
Cause I kept on, and then I just laid that right there, the big bag, I put stuff on, I threw it out of the way.
Use anything, take, like, you can put your stuff in a bag like this, your products, and then take your
Yeah,
bag
that's how I
away.
did it.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
That
So
way
when
if
you
something does
remove
spill.
everything, do you have to do sponges, cotton pads, and then a towel for everything?
No,
No,
just
Oh,
this
either
one,
or.
just this.
What's your
But
preference?
for this
Whatever
one,
your preference.
yeah, but
If
for
you
the
put-
first step though, it's like,
I thought you had to do
removes
everything.
all
No, no.
resume using cotton / sponges, gauze, towels, whatever.
So we
it's
can
whatever
just
you
do
prefer.
sponges if that's what you want,
Yeah.
so I don't
Yeah.
have to be doing towels for all this stuff?
No.
Thank God.
Only time
Okay,
you
because
use
we were
towels
told to
face
use all
steaming.
three.
Yes.
See, Tracy told us we had to use
No,
all three
you don't
for
use all
every
three.
step. She
No.
did, didn't she? I was
She
just-
said, I'm sorry.